Oh my goodness, pass for him. Absolutely.
At top mid, like they're actively engaging it with 2 players each side, so this could be very interesting.
This does mean that balcony, if Chris J decides to push out of this, should be relatively free, and he's going to be able to get out of there as Hunter comes in with kills spinning around. It's all going the way of crazy. This stack has completely paid off. Is now the last man standing. Can he get any kills before he drops? No, it's going to be a clean sweep for Crazy. That's right, I forgot to press down my push to talk so Dust could hear me. Otto, in the meanwhile, though, has been found by Woxic. This is where that knife kill comes in so massively in the previous round, and they're going to be looking to push in. Carrigan, I thought he saw. Letney, Rob's going to try and push some aggression outside of the balcony, but he will meet all alone.
Yeah, indeed he is, and Chris's already found him out. Trapped by the smoke, though, but still gonna win the fight.
Watching from the shadow, meanwhile, Chris J gonna try and connect some more op shots. Stalled the push. Hasn't got any kind of momentum, lining up Esperanto with a wild spray with anything other than save. They've picked up the AWP, at least not properly. What?
Oh,
how did that miss?
I don't know, man. That looked dead on, in my opinion. Maybe he was just still...
To say the least. And looking from the CT's perspective, there's going to be no flash or smoke to proceed this peak, but Woxic doesn't need one. He's got a Desert Eagle and a bullet with Otto's name written all over it. He's picked up the AWP as Carrigan, and he's used it down range, trying to flick across the Hunter.
What?
No one can kill Carrigan, apparently. He is a tank. Meanwhile, Crazy, up against Deagles and an AK, are facing the very real possibility of getting no kills. How does it go?
Some of the other teams out there.
That's the thing, Carrigan
Better up and backs out, but getting chaotic over here.
That re-peek is so cheeky from Nexa. Woxic had no idea. There's a flash in as well, and Carrigan through the smoke. A couple of well-placed grenades, and there's a double stack over on quad. They're going to be looking to peek this one. They're going to get in each other's way. Letney, the spray control on point, lands a stray bullet into the head of Frozen. And Chris J was caught in no man's land, leaving Rops all alone. Not for much longer. Letney is going to triple up.
Slow down Mouse Sports. And then it was just a gallery for Crazy, but we see some apartments aggression this round. It does not
Unless we're going to see a valiant attempt on the site from Nexa.
Back to the drawing board on that machine.
Flashes early up mid, and Otto without any Kevlar's got to be very careful of nade damage, but pulls back. Woxic has been put down by Chris J, and he will be a dead man. There's no one to help him out. He's just going to get fragged anyway.
Side, so they're not doing too shabby, but that kill from Kerrigan changes everything. That means TP spawn is vulnerable. There's no rotation. Rops has gotten a kill as well from a
player's hands, Molotov and Flashbang.
And I think still has pit, so I think that's why Nexus trying.
Nexus sees the head. He's going to connect on it as well. Maybe Crazy going to pull this one off. Oh, it was so close to connecting onto Frozen. Molotov's been planted down on the site as well, and in comes Next.
Yeah, either way, oh, shit done on a face of trees done.
What an absolute nightmare of a trade that was. It's Hunter has been plucked down, but Letney now has a chance for 2, and we'll get them both. The bomb's also dropped, but he's not going to be able to add him either. And he knows there's at least one player in pit. He may even have an idea that they're both there. Frozen's still on the site. The bomb's in pit as well. It's not a cross on the site just yet. The flick across from Nexa. It's sublime, and it's drawn the attention away of Rops, who's gone in for 2. He's only got 6 HP remaining, though, and he's being flanked from the side. Otto will get
to an elite level team. Hold the phone, though. Look at this from Mouse Sports.
Aggression up in the face. Not taking any time at all to get straight up into the tees. The bomb's been dropped out. Frozen's looking for a second and gets it. There was a millimeter of a chance at a frag, and he will land on it. Letney now, last player standing, sees the shadow around the corner, betraying Frozen, looking for a long-range affair.
These little crafty gimmick plays. This time it's just Woxic. Why peek him with Kerrigan to peek with if he wants to? And indeed he does, finds one. All right, man.
Okay, Woxic.
Is he going to do it again? There's a player in apartments. Jesus Christ.
I have to say, he is the best scout player in the world for me. He has to be. As he plants this safe, which he won't be doing so, and I can't even blame him. There's so many angles he has to watch out for.
Top banana, but now the execute seems to be coming in. Look at Frozen, a little bit of a gamble push through with the flash, but it nets him a great result.
It's going to be a third as well. That Molotov was just burning away the HP bar of Letney. And Chris J, this is such a frustrating angle. The smoke is just in his face. We can't actually see anyone from the coffins. like that, and Carrigan is one of the best people possibly to do that. We really started to be cognizant of library being an issue. Nearly a 2-for-1. They nearly lined up for Woxic's AWP. Letney will return fire, smoke in, but there is Woxic with the repeat. Smoke in his eyes now, though.
Our chances of winning are still very high. Ooh.
Yeah. Now they're getting a little bit more sketchy. 10 seconds to go, though. Oh, no, he showed him. Try and draw away the AWP and just push very aggressively onto the site. There's the first frag. Going to be spinning around. Needs to find Nexa quickly. The bomb is ticking away. Gets the second kill as well. Does he have enough time? He should have enough time. No, this is going to be really close. He's actually pulled it off. Chris J, 0 point push behind it because they tossed one in as well. Plus the smoke. Now they're going to start to push through. Chris J, the hero of the last round. Can he do any more? Yes, he absolutely can. And that's the round. That's the map done. Mousesport's going to take a 2-0.
Definitely could be really dangerous.
Already aggression up mid as well. Woxic taking the lead for his team. There's a bunch of flurry of action through middle down in the tunnels. Letney coming out worse for wear. And Otto is stuck back towards the spawn, is able to at least get the one kill. Bombs drop behind him, but he's to be looking for the frags. The problem is at this kind of range, the USP should reign supreme. Because...
But here we go. Here comes that mid-beast play.
Oh, again, Woxic with the scout. He does not miss, it would seem. And joined alongside Chris J's UMP. It was never going to be a successful endeavor from Crazy. Now falls upon Hunter, trying to spin around with the P250 for a second frag. Right, Woxic.
I'm out.
Right, mate.
He's like what Fallen was in 2016. Fallen was that same way when he had a scout. I'm fucking out, man. I'm
Stop it! They're already dead, Woxic. Stop it!
Jesus fucking...
Why? Why are you having to brutalize him so much? Painful one. The smoke, though, eventually is going to clear, but of course, Woxic connects another scout headshot onto Otto. By the way, have an AWP. So, oh my goodness. Woxic is in some crazy-ass fine form right now. Is Letney going to be a real joy to watch on Dust 2? As he is on every map, to be fair. But Dust 2 allows him to place to his strengths even that much more. Hunter, in the meanwhile, is going to be coming back towards the middle side of Catwalk to try and peek through mid. Woxic has actually missed a shot. Stamp it down. Write it in the diaries, ladies and gentlemen. He missed a shot with the scout. It actually happened. He is human after all. Or there was a glitch in the system. And Hunter is behind the boxes. Now it's a real scary couple of moments there, though. Flashbang in. Esperanto going to take the point for his team. They're looking towards their short, and Woxic caught in transition at the same time that Carrigan is. Chris J's make a move up through mid, through the smoke with a deagle, but he's going to find an Exa.
How Crazy likes to play Dust 2. So Crazy is really using it to their advantage in a big way. They've won a couple of rounds in a row now. They're trying to chase these guns, but Rops and Frozen so far doing a good job saving. Until that just happened. Did he fall by his own instinct?
That's 2 rounds in a row to Crazy, and as much as the money was looking solid at one point, it is starting to dwindle a little bit. But Frozen now, we saw him pick up 3 kills in this very position earlier on. Will likely strike twice, not quite. But he's done a good job. A lot of information gathered for the rest of his team. They're trying to cross. Woxic has it, though. He does miss out on his shot. Goes back in. Whiffs again. And his teammate has died as a result. Gonna get the kill eventually. But if Woxic had to clean that up a little bit easier, that round should have gone the way of Mouseport. Still could, though, as Chris J comes in. This is where Carrigan can charge in behind them. Smokes and nades are being exchanged, but Frozen goes down without as much of a fight as Carrigan was hoping for. Beautiful flashbang. Here comes Carrigan, but only 1 kill going to go his way. Meanwhile, Rops has made a move. He's also going to fall down, as will Chris.
Because he left A just way too exposed.
Oof. The scout as opposed to Woxic, which is quite strange.
Okay,
maybe that's
well.
why. Whatever to give his position away, although it's pretty obvious where he is. There's a slight gap, though, through there, and the smoke is depleted, and so will Otto. He's been swept aside. 3v2. Firepower is going to be peeking across there. The timing not favoring Woxic, but the trades back and forth. Going to go the way of Crazy in the end, unless Chris J can land a headshot, and he does it round the corner.
And for Woxic, a scout for Chris J as well. Gives them some chance to pose a threat.
Oh my god, Chris J, no.
You guys figure it out.
Another tag. And another kill. This time it's Woxic.
I'm out.
14 health has been lost, but they're now going to be bridging the gap. This is where the scout is really going to suffer. Rops has to get out of there. He's looking at tunnels. Meanwhile, the rest of his team is... Finally. It's been a weird delayed take, but It hasn't quite worked their way. There's the first kill they were looking for, though. It's now the Karrigan who flicks to the head. And he has a kit as well. This round is going to go the way of Mouse Sports. What a strange, chaotic round it was, though. End of scout headshots, but actually to dish a frag out. There's a second one. Chris J peeks a little bit too far. Frozen going to be holding the line. Actually gets the burn kill, but there's Rops being spotted in mid. It's Nex's turn to step up with the AWP. Through CT spawn, they will move
back around, but it might be too late. Here comes the B push. The kill is on. There's no one here.
The first has just been tossed out. Next is being flashed and burnt alive. It's a complete massacre. It's one of the hardest sites in CS to retake, and that's why. Either way, crazy. Oh, have conceded. Play, but flashbang is still going to go in. And of course, the gap works both ways. As he is found and fragged. Nice try, but surely this isn't possible. Karrigan's about to get overwhelmed, but meanwhile on short, Frozen is trying to chip him with some kills. Finally gets it done. It was scrappy, but the 3-1 man advantage is in favor of Mouse Sports, and Letney can do little but try to get one kill on his way out. Has run out of bullets for the switch to the Glock.
Yeah, and Chris J gonna see if he can stop this man from saving the armor into the next round, and indeed he will. So that will, and that obviously makes it hard for a defense to know what they're going to be up against. But here it is. The full buy is here. They did drop the other two guns. Esperanto gets the opening pick onto Rops at long A again, but this mid push has happened for Mouse Sports in the interim.
Yeah, they've got a kill, but it's at the cost of some middle control. That being said, though, Esperanto at range is going to tap Karrigan's head off. So they do maintain the player advantage, and now that Otto's gone in, it's looking good for Crazy. Maybe this is the moment where they can start to try and steer this away from the rocks. Letney, perfect timing. Woxic has given his position away, having that pot shot, and he peeks out, assuming that Woxic still had
the player falling back on long cross, and I feel like Karrigan just took like a weird duel and lost it, and oh my goodness, that's
pre-fire spots. Like he's a grizzled veteran on Dust 2. There's no doubt about it. Karrigan, Esperanto made a bit of noise. That's going to cost him his life, cost his team the A site as well. Maybe Letney can pull off some shenanigans. Casualties. Everyone's still alive and kicking, and they're looking for a mid play. They're going to be making a move through. Letney's not watching mid. He's actually focusing on the site itself, and this shot has missed. Rops in the meanwhile puts down Letney with authority. They're now changing the strat halfway through. They're going to hit A. 13 seconds to go. Nex is still alive, and he's put 2 headshots down. Mouse Sports, death by indecision to a degree, and Karrigan's got himself too, but there's not enough time. Nexa can just sit in position and wait. It's done. He's making plenty of noise as well. Karrigan's going to be a dead man. So much damage has been inflicted already on the tunnels. No one's going to check the car side. Letney's caught trying to pick the weapon up. And as a result, his life has been deemed forfeit. It's only Otto remaining with a FAMAS in mid. All of that action in about 10-15 seconds of gameplay.
Especially with no kit. And he's going to get caught falling back by Frozen, who had control.
Have a peek. Now he can maybe find Woxic. He's seen the barrel of the gun round the corner. Lands the headshot, looking for seconds. Chris J's gone down as well. And quite a few low players still remain. Here comes Hunter up to the table. He has to deliver and deliver. He shall to 1v2. Here goes Frozen. Both players exceptionally low, and he's only got 4 bullets remaining. They're going to go up on the elevator. There's the first, and it's going to go the way of...
With the M4, but very passively, so they're able to get out and get a lot of space. Now they're just going to run in on Nex. Nex would go good for the first kill, quickly traded. And the Cat defense with Otto's AWP is still in place. And the rotation through spawn is on its way.
Yeah, he has to try and keep himself safe. The flick is good. Gaps in the smoke. 2 players here. Letney's going to boost his teammate up onto the site. It's going to be Woxic that remains. And there is the boost coming to fruition. Hunter lands the headshot. 9 seconds to go. I tell you what, Crazy are hanging on for dear life. They're not done just yet. Their Dreamhack hopes are still alive in their eyes.
To really slow down Mouse Sports here at the top of middle.
They're pushing through the smoke, though. Hunter's going to try and take the initiative and get through that smoke. He's waiting. He's biding his time. This could be the moment. This could be the play. But Mouse, oh, they've got Woxic has came in with a kill somehow. Some way has made it work, and now all the trades are going their way. From heroes to zero, Crazy have crashed out hard. I thought Hunter was going to have a hat trick at least. Instead, Otto's the 1-on-4. He's tagged Woxic down, has got the second kill. They all know where he is. Mouse Sports, it was difficult in the end. It was...